So what I'm doing today is I'm actually removing the bumper off the ATS V. I got to get to this one coolant hose that I cut for the tap out bleed kit when I first bought the vehicle. There's now a coolant reservoir that actually just hangs out right here. Don't have to worry about air getting into the system. Also gets rid of this leaky valve. That's another common issue on these. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Basically, first thing first, you remove this black piece. I've already removed it. There's little push tabs in each one of these little areas here. You remove this, which then reveals this portion. Once you're down to this, then there's these 10 millimeter bolts that are along the front side of this bumper. Then you need to move on to removing the side pieces right here. There's 4 bolts right here. There's a little tire thing that goes in front of the wheels here. There's 2 Torx bits as well as an 8 millimeter. Then there's 8 millimeter screws all along the front of this bumper, which have been removed at this point. Again, removing this. Then from there, you should be just about ready to pull that bumper off. I'm going to try and get some other pictures, and then we'll kind of go from there. One thing to keep in mind, right up here behind the wheel liner, you don't need to remove the entire wheel liner. There is another bolt, and it's another 8 millimeter bolt. There's one on each side. Make sure to remove that before you start yanking on the bumper. So 2 things to keep in mind. When you're removing the bumper, there will be a plug here. So when you're removing the bumper, after you remove these bolts up here, there's a plug here, and then there'll be a plug for each light that comes off. There'll be one over here as well. Now it's onto the underside. And don't forget about these bolts underneath the bumper.